He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Packers 17. Buccaneers nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Josh.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
39-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Wait 20. Switch.
Now they'll throw with Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Fournette, a first down carry. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
The tackle made.
An explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Brings up 3rd down.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
To throw is Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On 2nd and goal, Brady going to sling this out wide to Godwin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. And it's 17-7.
Makes the score Packers 17. Buccaneers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to go up top again, and that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 20.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, and he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Complete.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay?
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 47. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
For the extra point.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 24. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the 46-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Well, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Buccaneers.
31's the mark. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Again, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
31's the mark. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. 31's the mark. Coming to you. Coming to you. Alabama.
To throw again. Brady. And that one goes is incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And 10 yards.
Now Brady again. It's caught at the 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
First and goal.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. When he hit, Tony, where's the mic? I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Tony, where's the mic?
Brady to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And goal.
Tony, where's the mic? Tony, where's the mic? Go.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown.
Number 80, O.J. Howard.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
They will run it. It's Fournette. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was he?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin White. Now the ball comes loose, but it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Rodgers now on first down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
It's third down.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers throwing the out route and complete. It's Adams. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
15.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. From the gun. Rodgers going for the deep ball. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off down near the 5. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. So after the INT, it's Brady. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Brady's pass.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit. Brady now on first down. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Chris Godwin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down. With this deficit, he might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They fire this one quickly to Austin. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Brings up 3rd down.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To throw is Rodgers. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. The left side completion to Jones. Past the there he goes left side. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Now Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll try again with Jones. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line.
Down at the 2-yard line.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And did he get in? Yes, they say it's a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Packers add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 1st down Tampa as Brady hooks up with Howard. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Kevin King with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 20-yard line.
Rodgers throwing here. The left side throw complete to Adams. The 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, an 80-yard touchdown, and the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Josh Jackson.
Brady's pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 45.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you